Welcome to CEFN's Focus on Fitness, where making healthy choices creates healthy lifestyles. I'm Reverend Jesse Brown, your host, and on behalf of Sherry Hill, CEFN founder and director, we welcome you to our show. I have with me, of course, Linda Taylor, co-host. Good day.
How you doing?
All right. She is a holistic food consultant. And of course, we have a raw person. I call her a raw person. Beverly Medley, who talks about raw foods and runs a restaurant up on Germantown Avenue. I think today, Beverly, why don't you, I know that part of your mission is to not only to teach us how to eat well, but the impact of eating well on health.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your classes and what you do with that?
Okay, I conduct a class in the Pan-African Studies Community Educations program at Temple University. Mm-hmm. And in these classes, I talk about healthy eating, but I get more into the bare bones of it. That is, people know that they're not well. They know that they want to do better, but they don't quite understand why they can't. Mm-hmm. That's where I come in. Mm-hmm. To let people know it's more than just about the food, okay? If you have high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, lupus, any of the diseases that you want to talk about, mm-hmm. there are underlying reasons for that.
That's right.
They're your emotions, how you handle stress. And until you start dealing with those things, changing your diet is almost impossible.
That's correct, because what you do is when you have all those chronic illnesses and all that depression, the first thing you do is go back to your comfort food.
Exactly.
And start eating all the wrong foods.
Exactly. And that is one of the brainchilds for the restaurant mm-hmm. with me and my daughter. The brainchild is to show people that you can eat healthy, but it's very good. It tastes very good. Mm-hmm. It makes you feel good. When you're finished eating, you're alert, but you're happy. Your body is happy.
I hear what you're saying, and I actually agree with you because I try my best to eat healthy, but I'm not sure everybody else out there actually believes that when you eat healthy, you feel better. Okay. And that the food that you take into your body has a direct impact on your emotional state of being yes. and your ability to handle stress or difficult yes. situations, or even the ability to have good time, for that matter.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, it does require energy on both sides.
Right. But natural energy.
But
not energy coming from sugar.
That's right.
Processed food.
And that's what we go after a lot of times. Right. You know, give me that sugar. I want that energy drink.
If you look at it this way, they're not sure how they're feeling. Once they get a headache or a stomach ache, they should think about the last thing they ate. Mm-hmm. Okay, now if you were to eat a salad, you're not going to experience that same thing. Because you're feeding yourselves.
Right. You know, and I remember way back when, it's been a while now since I kind of changed my eating habits. Mm-hmm. But I remember when I started doing it, I got a headache because I no longer took in sugar and caffeine.
Detoxing.
Okay. That's a detox.
Yes.
And I had, it was a 3-day headache.
Yeah, that's okay.
That it took me to get through that. Yeah.
You got to go through that cleansing process.
And once that happened, I didn't have any more problems and haven't had any since. And in fact, not only do I feel better, I want to do things that are active mm-hmm. and exercise and keep my mind moving. And I want to, I don't know, use that energy that now I've got.
Right.
So
when I took a class with us, Beverly, many people came in here was because they had heard that eating raw meant you lose weight.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, we had a lot of people in that first class.
Right.
But then by the third week, we started dwindling out because those people who came here realized, okay, it's not about to lose weight. It's about finding yourself, focusing on yourself and mm-hmm. your health and your food. And that's what Beverly taught us. So those who were not interested in that, you sort of weed those out, and those that are interested stayed for our class. And you learned a lot. It wasn't just about the food. It was about the energy. It was about your thoughts, your feelings. And then she challenged us, the hardest challenge ever, to give up potato chips and pretzels.
Oh.
Biggest moan you ever heard in the
right.
class. But many of us tried it, and we did feel different about it. We really did.
See, I wanted to say this. I've been doing this for 32 years. Mm-hmm. When I started out, I was addicted to sugar and fast food. Didn't even want to cook, didn't even want to see a kitchen. But embarking on this journey, I have had nothing but benefits from it. Okay? It's like I'm sharing what I do. I'm sharing how I live because I know that it works. It's not something that I just read in a book, it's from my own experience.
Right.
And all of this disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, you can name any one of them. It's directly related to how you think and what you put in your mouth.
That's correct.
Plain and simple.
Sure.
Your environment, how you live, and that's what I deal with. The restaurant, you come in there, the environment, what you eat is going to make you feel beautiful because you are beautiful. And once you know that you're beautiful and know who you are, you're going to care more about what you put in your body, right,
You
Linda?
should. You should.
And I hope that this message gets out to parents in particular, as well as some of the young people.
Now, parents and young people who are dealing with children, you can start children on a beautiful life if you teach them healthy eating. Don't feel like they're missing something if they're not eating sugar and cake and candy. Just think, I'm helping my child not have diabetes. I'm helping my child not be sick. I'm helping them to be on their life mission, to be healthy and to be able to do the things that they want to do in this world. It's nothing better than a healthy body and a healthy mind.
That's right. And for them to do that, you have to do it. You have to be a
Yeah,
model.
we've got to
for them.
model
Gotta
that,
be a model
that
for 'em.
behavior on how to eat, because that's what children learn to do. That is not because of something other than watching us.
Yeah, but if you love your children and you see that the child is on drugs, which is food, they're really drugs.
That's right.
As the parent, you're going to, as Linda said, do what you need to do.
Sure.
You said, I'm not just going to have the child do it, we're all going to do it.
We're all gonna
We're
do it
going to
together.
help the children, and by doing that, we're also helping ourselves.
Sure.
It's a beautiful thing. I'm
Well,
telling
see-
you, it's a beautiful life.
I know it works because, of course, I ride bicycle all the time. But
That's
I-
wonderful,
I-
Reverend.
and as a matter of fact, I gave up my car so I could ride a bicycle.
So you're also helping the environment.
That's right.
Wow.
I ain't putting
Bill
the pollutants
Green.
out there.
Wow.
But it allows me to do things that I might not otherwise be able to do because I can
Right.
go anywhere I want to go. I've done things like hike Grand Canyon. And I've gone down in the bottom of the canyon and worked my way back up. And you just can't walk down, down the Grand Canyon and walk your way back up. It really does. You have to be fairly healthy to be able to do those kinds
To
of
do
things.
But
those
all of
things.
these fallacies about age, it's all fallacy. You're as young as you feel and as young as you want to
Absolutely.
be. Walking, running, playing, jumping, all of that is open to everyone.
Well,
Okay?
I was-
Whether you're 90, whether you're 100, it's open to you.
Yes,
You just
it
have to
is.
open your mind. If you have aches and pains, you
Well-
can get rid of that.
It is. You are right. We're at the Germantown Y, and I see those folks coming in, and they're swimming down the pool and
Yes,
back out.
yes.
And I mean, they're doing wonderful
And
stuff.
that's one part of it. But to balance your life, along with the exercise, is the food.
Is the food.
They
Food
work
is
together.
important. The food is
absolutely.
important. You can never forget about the food. If you're working out, wonderful. If you're walking, running, wonderful. But the food is the gateway. It's the gateway
And
to
that's
it all.
where all that natural food comes in there, because you're going to need that to feed your cells to continue doing what you want to do.
Exactly.
And it's the gateway to good health
Yeah.
and a healthy lifestyle. And that's what CEFN is all about, creating opportunities for you to have a healthy lifestyle. Look, if you want to know more about what Beverly Medley does, you may go to the website, cefn.org, and you can get her bio and see the recipes that she has created for us, because we get to see her in the kitchen too, and I get to taste it.
Hello, and welcome to Focus on Fitness. My name is Curtis, and I am an instructor here at the Germantown Y. Today, we're going to be demonstrating some punishment routines, freestyle. We'll be demonstrating the jab, the straight right, left hook, left uppercut, and right uppercut, and basic defensive moves and footwork. So let's get cracking.
Let's get started.
Okay. This first punch is the jab. Start off with the jab, nice and straight. Chin is down, right hand stays up. Watch your range. Double up. Very good. Slide to the right. Again. Again. Very good. Very good. Step it out.
Jennifer,
Very good.
woo!
There we go. Okay, now
Wow.
we're going to demonstrate the jab and the straight right. Okay, the straight right, jab, straight jab, and then the straight right.
Breathe, yes.
There you go.
Woo!
Slide to our right. Okay. Now notice when he throws the right hand, throw it and pause it. Throw it. Okay. See the right hand comes out straight. He pivots off the back foot. Throwing the punch with his hip and with his shoulder. Okay. Bring it back. And throw again. And again. And again. Okay. Jab. Straight right. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 4, huh? Again. Very good. Okay. See how the punches just flow? One punch generates from the other one. Okay, here we go again. Right, 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 and jab, 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 jab. Okay. Thank you, Al. Okay. Allison. Okay. Allison's going to demonstrate the 1 and the 4. Okay, the 1 is the jab, the 4 is the right hook. Okay? Here we go. Watch the footwork, stay in balance. Good. Double up on the jab. Here we go. Now we're going to add the left hook in. Okay? Watch the footwork, watch your range. Here we go. Good. Very good. Okay. Okay. Hooks only. Left hook, right hook. Here we go. Knees bent. Make sure you're breathing. Here we go. There you go. Work. 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 Okay, now. Little defense. Here we go. Jab. Good. Work. 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 Breathe. And hook. 5, 4, good. 3, good. 2, good. 1. And time. Very good. Okay. Step in here. Okay. Now Nicole's going to show us the jab and the number 6 punch, which is the right uppercut. Okay. Here we go. The jab, uppercut.
Woo! Power, yes.
Step to the right. Very good. Okay. Jab.
Breathe.
Double jab.
Breathe.
Number 6. Good. And step over. Very good. Okay. Now give me a 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Here we go. Good. Again. Good power. Good power. There we go. Good work. All right. Same combination. Add number 6. Okay.
Breathe.
Stay relaxed. There you go. The whole idea is to stay relaxed. Hands stay up. Watch your balance. There we go. Good. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Again, good. Again, good. Make sure you're breathing. Step over. Very good. Straight right. Good. Right hook. Left hook. Straight right. Jab. 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 Jab.
Power.
Jab. Jab. Very good. Jab. Jab. Jab.
Yeah.
Okay, finish strong right hand. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Good work. Okay, now we're going to freestyle. We're going to add the whole combination. We're going to add the jab, the straight right,
Yeah.
the left hook, right hook, left uppercut, and the right uppercut. Nice and easy. Defensive. Okay? All right, watch the defense. Stay loose, stay relaxed. Here we go.
Power.
Good.
Come on, Stevie.
Good.
Yes. Take your time. Woo!
Good.
Woo!
relax. Very good. Double jab. That's the way to work. There we go. Make sure you're breathing. Good. Stay relaxed. Hold that stomach up. Work your abs. Good. Stay in balance.
Yes.
Step over. You notice how you stand in balance? Staying nice and relaxed. Nice and comfortable. Good.
Come on, come on. Yeah, woo! Woo!
That's right.
Speed, speed.
Slip. Slip.
Woo!
Time. Very good. Okay. Good work. Good work. Step on the hand. Okay. Here we go. Featherweight champion right here. Here we go. Good. Good. Those moves you see, that's a slip. Slip on the jab, slip, slip, slip. Okay? That's a roll. 6. Good. All right, now, down to the body. Here we go. Up top. Body, up top. Downstairs.
Woo! Woo!
Go ahead, go ahead. 10. Again, come on. Good, good, good. Come on, keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Time. Good work. Way to work. Way to work. Okay. Here we go, Nicole. Give me 4. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Step over. Very good. Very
Come on,
good.
Nicole. Breathe,
Right.
breathe.
Notice how she's staying relaxed. Always going back to the stance. Always keeping the guard up. Okay? Straight right. Straight right. Straight right. Step over. The whole idea is to keep your eyes focused on the mitt. Here we go. Go ahead, Nicole. Step in. Come on. Step in, Allison. Step over, Allison. Very good. Way to work. Time.
Yeah.
And time. Okay. Yeah, everybody.
We are here at the Germantown Y in the Focus on Fitness Kitchen. And of course, I have with me today Cynthia Bordeaux. She's actually from Cynthia's consortium. See, I got confused with where you are. But of course, she's been bringing us a number of recipes that you can go to our website at cefn.org and find out a little bit more about the recipes. But she's been giving us some healthy food choices. That's been all important. Because you know the mission of CEFN is to provide information to you so that you will begin to make those kinds of healthy food choices. So what do we got going here today?
Well, in honor of Thanksgiving approaching, I thought I would make a dessert because no matter what we eat, we always like dessert.
That's right.
So today I've made a flourless walnut cake with a mango peach sauce.
I didn't know that you could make a cake without flour.
Well, yes.
I mean, no one ever told me this.
The texture is a little different. And I would imagine it would be an acquired taste, but surprisingly, it's very tasty.
Okay, now tell me what kind again? It's a walnut?
It is a walnut flourless cake with a mango and a peach sauce.
Oh, see, you're going to get me just on the mango and peach. I'll figure out the rest of this, so go right ahead.
The way it's prepared is very simple, very easy to make. You use walnuts, pitted dates, agave nectar, vanilla, and salt. And you place all of the ingredients in a food processor or a blender if you don't have a food processor, and you blend to the consistency sticks together. Now the dates are very sweet. So if you're a person who really doesn't like things terribly sweet, you can skip the agave nectar.
Okay.
But if you're like me, I love sweets,
Okay.
so of course I always use it. And you use it according to your own taste.
Now, let me ask a question. Now, I'm not a kitchen person, so I have to ask these questions. So if they sound dumb, it's okay with me.
No dumb question.
The dates, do you put, you said those are pitted dates, so they have the little pit in
No,
it.
they do have pits in, but you remove the pits and you dice them up.
Ah, okay, and then
you,
put them in the
you
blender.
put them in the
Got it.
blender
All right.
with the walnuts and the rest of the ingredients. And again, depending on how much texture you want in your cake, your walnuts could be ground very finely
Mm-hmm.
and made into a powder and then make the cake, or you can choose to put them all in together
Right.
and have a more of a walnut, pieces of walnut
I like to
displayed.
see my walnuts.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanna
And
see
the
my
other thing is this cake is a basic recipe, and you use your imagination. Use the nut that you like. Maybe you like almonds better than walnuts, or pecans better than walnuts. So whatever your particular nut is, the one that you like, use it.
Well, what came to mind was, could I also substitute, you said mango and peach, could we do some other fruits?
Oh, most definitely. You can use any fruit that you like, pineapple, oranges, and the idea, the sauce is also raw, and it's just really a puree of the fruit with the guave nectar.
Okay.
And again, you can make it as thin or as thick as you'd like.
Right. Now, I know you teach
I do.
these things.
I do.
And I'm presuming that this is one of the things that you teach people how to
Yes.
do.
And certainly, I teach people who are sugar sensitive how to select the fruits that they should eat, because all fruits are not necessarily good for
same,
for
yeah,
us. They're
yeah.
not all the same. They don't have the same glycemic index value. So, I try to instruct people on those fruits that are best based on their particular health issues.
Now, you said one thing, and I want to clear it up, or at least talk about, or send us in the right direction. You said ischemic index.
Glycemic index.
Glycemic
Glycemic
index.
index is
And
really.
what does that mean?
What it means is the way your body processes and distributes sugar to your blood. You have some foods that are what they consider low load foods, and they take a longer time to process in the blood. And then certainly if you're sensitive, diabetic or pre-diabetic, then the sugar will rush. Certain foods will cause the sugar to rush into the bloodstream faster. So for that reason, we try to identify, when I meet with the person, I sit down and I go over their health history.
Okay.
And then the diet, not diet as in
Right,
weight loss,
losing
but
weight, yeah.
right, the new food plan,
There you go.
that I recommend would be based on whatever their particular health issues are.
Okay.
Because you may be able to eat something that I can't.
Right, right.
So, that's what I do.
I may be lactose intolerant, while
This is true.
somebody
Well,
else may have
I don't
diabetes
advocate for
and-
cow's milk in any condition. Almond milk,
Right.
soy milk, rice milk. Definitely because of the hormones and antibodies, I
Right.
stay away from the cow's milk
Okay.
and the dairy products.
Okay.
But I do personal chef work, so
All right.
I'm available to do that. I do parties
Oh,
for
yeah.
people who are raw foodies.
Okay.
I do wonderful hors d'oeuvres, if I may say so myself.
All right.
And I look forward to hearing from some of you viewers out there.
Well, we're going to get you more business, because some of these folks are going to become fruities.
I
Yeah, or
hope so.
whatever you want to call them, they're going to start eating and using raw foods and creating a healthy lifestyle for
Yes,
themselves.
it is
eating what
very
they want.
important, and certainly for our youth. We must consider that our youth now have reached epidemic proportions in diabetes and hypertension and cholesterol. And these are conditions that if we've developed, we develop much later in life. So it's very important now that we try to steer our young people into a healthier way of eating.
Well, and I know that's part of what you do.
Yes,
is
it
to,
is.
to train, and I like the word training because we have to be trained to eat well. And we tend to follow our
exposed.
parents and, you know, the people who supply our meals. But if we can train them early, then they may grow up with a healthy eating habits. And that's all important, particularly as we have to battle McDonald's and Burger King and fast food restaurants.
Oh, yes.
And everybody who says, come and get my burger or come and get my fish or whatever it is. Well, this part of the show is always my best part because I might not be able to cook, but I know how to eat. And we always try to invite someone to come and join us in this. Let me find out who on the staff out here is going to
Well,
come.
we have a volunteer.
Another volunteer. My best guinea pig. Yeah. Here she is. All right. So, you want to try the first bite of this?
Sure.
All right. You try the first bite because I'm getting the rest of the cake.
Oh, you're taking the whole cake?
Yeah, well, she's got to do something with it.
Do you mind if I use it?
Oh, no, that's why it's there.
I ain't letting you get away by yourself now.
It's good.
You got it?
It's chewy.
Yes, it has a brownie kind of texture to it.
Now, what's the topping on this?
That is the puree of mango and peach
Okay.
and agave nectar. Very simple.
You know, it's kind of like a brownie.
Yes, exactly.
You know, the consistency of a brownie that you get a lot of
is.
times.
Yes.
And
And it's not too sweet.
oh, I love it, not too sweet. I think this agave thing needs to catch on.
Yes.
Because agave keeps, and I can't talk and speak at the same
Let
time.
me say this too, because another thing that a lot of people would be concerned with is it has no aftertaste.
That's
Exactly.
a good
So,
point.
you know, it does have the brownie consistency. It doesn't have an aftertaste. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. So
The
it's actually
sweet,
very,
the
very
sugar is natural because it comes
Right.
from the dates.
Right.
You
Very
see, so that's
It
a
got me.
difference.
It got me.
good. Very good.
Look, if you want to know about this recipe and all the recipes, and if you want to know about Miss Cynthia and her health consortium, go to our website at cefn.org, cefn.org, and you can find all of this stuff on there. But most importantly, go there so that you can learn how to live a healthy lifestyle and eat healthy. That's what we want everybody to live a long and healthy life. So join us in changing the habits here in America, and who knows, it just may change them all over the world.
Yes, let's
All
hope.
right, let's go be healthy, everybody.